Glad you could join us tonight from the United Center. Tonight's matchup pits the Chicago Blackhawks look to take down the Philadelphia Flyers. I'm Bill Peterson with a complete play-by-play of today's game. And with me in the booth is color commentator Mike Weiss.
The Flyers could have a tough time tonight against the Blackhawks. They were one of the better home teams last year and look to continue their winning ways.
With Philadelphia's streaky postseason play, this season could turn into a soap opera. Flyers need to keep the drama to a minimum if they're going to figure out how to make it in the first round of the playoffs.
Folks, I think it's high time the Flyers focus on hockey instead of all the distractions that seem to surround this team.
Home ice is where the Blackhawks did most of their damage. They need to learn to take that winning attitude on the road. If they can accomplish that, they'll be tough to beat.
A little bit of inner turmoil on the team left the Blackhawks with an early exit out of the playoffs last season. They need to learn to get along if they want to go further in the postseason. This guy had an amazing rookie season, and his second season has shown why Cechmanek is the #1 man for the Flyers. Thibault may not be in the elite, but he's definitely nipping on the heels of that title. He pitches shutouts, making a heavy workload look easy, and is a favorite amongst his teammates.
Here we go with the first drop of the puck. Interception by Zhamnov. Housley sends it to the left wing. He takes the backhand shot. Recchi brings the puck up through the zone. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Knocked down with the blocker. And he covers up.
Jocelyn Thibault has had one 30-win season. That year he helped the Chicago Blackhawks make the playoffs for the first time in 5 years.
Hey Mike, take us through the replay.
Thibault reaches up with the blocker and pushes the shot away.
Face off to the left of Thibault. Zhamnov sends it over to the right wing. Bell carries it over the red line. He passes it back to Daze. He takes the slap shot. What a save! Cechmanek makes the block.
Roenick has great checking abilities. His checks can easily change the momentum of a game.
We've got a face-off to the left of Cechmanek. Primo passes to McGillis. Williams brings the puck up. Sends it back to the defenseman. McGillis passes broken up by Fleury. Carries it past the red line. Brings it over the blue line. Pass over to Thomas. He lets the slap shot go. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Williams. Brings the puck through the zone. He moves it to Primo. And he takes a wrist shot. Fastest glove in the league. Clem sends it up to the center. Korolev sends it over to the right wing. Czechmanek sends it to his defenseman. Hanzus takes the puck up. Takes it past the red line. Housley passes it over to Korolev. Vandenbush carries it over the blue line. He passes it up the center. Thibault logged a nice save there, Mike.
Thibault's been inconsistent throughout his career. Last year was an encouraging sign, showing he has the mental makeup to win games. He just needs to continue to succeed if he wants to dispel the inconsistency theory.
Face-off to the right of Czechmanek. Roenick slides it over to Recchi. Brings it past the red line. Brings it past the blue line. He takes the slap shot. What a save! Zhevnov sends it over to Daze. Roenick takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Bell takes the puck up through the zone. Daze carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Roenick sends it to Recchi. Brings it over the red line. Passes over to the left wing. Leclerc can only shake his head after getting his sure goal taken away by Thibault. Murray sends it back over to McGillis. Desjardins plays it up to the center. Murray brings it over the blue line. That save shows he came into camp ready to play this season. Sullivan brings the puck up through the zone. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty.
And we got a power play coming up here, Bill.
Oh, I'm sure that wasn't in the coach's game plan. Face-off to the left of Czechmanek.
Philadelphia penalty.
Zhevnov passes it over to Housley. That was a huge save by Czechmanek.
For hooking. Time
Gagne brings the puck up.
6 minutes, 24
Daze
seconds.
passes it over to the left wing. He lets the slap shot go. What a save by Czechmanek. Housley passes it to the right wing. Carries it over the blue line. Intercepted by Johansson. Thibault passes it over to Mironov. He passes it to Fleury. Carries it over the red line. Zhevnov moves it back to Housley. And he takes a wrist shot. Nice save. Czechmanek loves that shot out of the air. We've got a face-off to the left of Czechmanek. Penalty over. Thibault passes to the defenseman. He takes a snapshot. No doubt about that sound. That one hit the crossbar. Bell carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save. I hope he can keep this up for the next 2 periods. Primo takes it past the red line. He gave up his body to make that save. Thomas brings the puck through the zone. Nylander passes over to Fleury. He sends the puck back to Odeline. Murray takes the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the blue line. Odeline passes it off to Thomas. Brings it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Bounces off the crossbar. Brendel brings the puck up through the zone. Murray carries it past the blue line. Pops takes the puck up. Korolev moves it to Vandenbush. He lets the backhand shot go. Terrific save. Czechmanek makes the save. Brendel brings the puck up. Korolev sends it up to the center. Probert brings it past the red line. Takes it past the blue line. He sends it off to Korolev. Czechmanek sends it in front to Murray. Korolev sends it up to Clem. Knocked away by the blocker. Sullivan brings the puck through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. Berezin sends it into the corner. Centering, it's intercepted. Desjardins sends it off to Fedoruk. He takes the slap shot. Face off to the left of Czechmanek. And he takes a wrist shot. Czechmanek passes to Johansson. Recchi takes the puck up through the zone. Bell sends it back over to Housley. Passes over to Kapatsev. Ronek carries it over the blue line. And he's checked by Zhamnov. Housley passes it over to Bell. And he takes a wrist shot. There's a blocker save. Roenick carries it past the red line. Recchi passes it to the right wing. Weinrich slides it over to Janssen. Sends it over to Recchi. The play is broken up by Daze. He passes it to Nylander. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Primo sends Fleury, breaks up the play. He passes it off over to Nylander. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Man, what a save. Thomas plays it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Penalty on the Philadelphia Flyers.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill.
This faceoff is left of the goalie.
Philadelphia penalty to number 25, Keith Primo. 2 minutes for roughing.
Thibault
Time
passes
of
it to the right wing.
17 minutes, 34 seconds.
Karpatsev sends it back to the defenseman. Clem sends it to the left wing. Sullivan sends it to Bell. And he blows the whistle for a penalty.
Oh, now that was a really bad time to take a penalty.
Philadelphia
Brings the puck
penalty
up through the
to
zone.
number 12, Simone Gagne.
Sullivan
2 minutes
takes it past the blue
for
line.
hooking. Time of the penalty, 18 minutes, 17
He plays it back.
seconds.
Desjardins intercepts the pass. Thibault makes a long pass to Sullivan. Passes it over to Bell. Carries it past the blue line.
1 minute.
He slides it over to Sullivan.
In the first period.
He passes it to the left wing. Karpatsev makes a long pass over to Thomas. Bell passes it to Sullivan. He centers the puck. The penalty has now expired. It looks like someone has done some work in the offseason. Vicious check by Hanzus. Thomas moves it back to Clem. He slides it to Bell. As we take a breather, it's tied at 0. Mike, break down the first period for us.
The Blackhawks have more shots on goal, Bill, but it hasn't made a difference in the score. The Flyers need to keep killing off penalties if they want to win this game.
The referee will drop the puck for the next period. Mironov sends it over to the right wing. Penalty over. Jevno sends it back to Daze. He plays it up to the center. He sends it to Jevno. Blocked out front. Play stops as the goalie covers up.
Burgess will be holding an indoor soccer clinic next weekend here at the arena. Call the arena box office for information on registering your child for the Burgess Soccer Clinic.
Cechmanek needs some work on his stick handling skills. He can make good passes, but needs to control the puck in front of him.
Hey, Mike, show us the play again, will you?
Cechmanek is in good position and stops the shot with his chest.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. Primo passes to the defenseman. Fleury sends it to Nylander. Thomas passes it over to the left wing. Checked hard by Primo. Housley moves it back to Kapatsev. He passes it to the right wing. Thomas passes it over to Nylander. He sends it to Fleury. Desjardins sends it up to the center. He passes it over to Gagne. Clem brings the puck up. Nylander carries it over the blue line. The puck was behind him when he gloved it out of midair.
He may have lost a little on the reflex side, but he can read the plays better now.
The replay should give us a better look.
Cechmanek reaches the glove out and makes the save.
We've got a face-off to the left of Cechmanek. Roenick sends it to his defenseman. Weinrich passes it to the right wing. Recchi carries it over the red line. That was a hard hit by Mironov. Roenick sends it over to the right wing. Oh my! I felt that hit up here in the boot. Great check behind the net by Clem. Passes it over to Daze. Takes the puck up. Jevno brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period.
Opponents are starting to adjust to Cechmanek's game. He needs to prove he can handle whatever they throw at him.
Mike, can you shed some light on that last play?
Cechmanek uses the blocker for what it was intended, sending the puck away.
Face-off to the left of Cechmanek. Brashear brings the puck through the zone. Moves it back over to Fedorak. He passes it on to Hansus. Sent back to McAllister. He relays it to Fedorak. Takes it past the red line. Odelon passes it off over to Vandenbush. McAllister sends it to the left wing. Brashear brings it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Thibault. Therian pass. Oh, it's intercepted. Probert brings it past the red line. Brings it past the blue line. Primo moves it over to Williams. Gagne takes the puck up through the zone. Passes over to the left wing. Primo sends it back to Williams. Stopped by Thibault. Chalk that goal up for the Philadelphia Flyers. All goals are important on the road. A short wrist by Primo.
You know, you got to start somewhere, and that's about where they are as a team. Somewhere.
Philadelphia
Murray
goal scored
brings the puck up
by
to the
number
zone.
25.
McGillis carries it past the red line.
Assist to number 14, Justin Williams. And to number 12, Simone Gagne.
Crushing
Time
hit
of goal,
by Brendel.
6 minutes, 20
Kaputsa
seconds.
passes it to the right wing. Harrison carries it over the red line. He passes it over to Sullivan. He moves it over to Calder. Desjardins sends it up over to Brendel. Housley moves it back over to Kaputsev. Brings the puck up. He passes it to Sullivan. Takes it past the blue line. Gets it over to the left wing. Recchi takes the puck up. Roenick sends it off to Leclerc. He sends it on to Recchi. Stopped. Thibault just got his glove on the puck. Housley makes a long pass over to Fleury. Johansson sends it back to Weinrich. Pass over to Roenick. Nylander plays it up to the center. Czechmanek sends it back to the defenseman. Passes to Thomas. And he takes a wrist shot, protecting the one-goal lead. And he takes a wrist shot. That shot deflected off his skate. It's intercepted by Weinrich. Gagne brings it over the red line. The Philadelphia Flyers have the advantage right now in this game. Are there any other things our viewers should know about this team?
The Flyers have historically been great at home, and they continue to dominate in Philly this season as well.
Primo carries it past the blue line. We're going to see a tripping penalty on Williams.
And that will get them an extra attacker.
This faceoff is left of the goalie.
Philadelphia penalty to number 14, Justin Williams. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes,
Mironov
14
passes to
seconds.
Daze. Brings it past the red line. Mironov sends it over to the right wing. He passes it over to Zhamnov. He passes it to the right wing. Daze passes it to Housley. Sends it to Zhamnov. Mironov sends it over to Daze. Passes it to Fleury. He passes it off over to Zhamnov. The penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. Gagne moves it back over to Weinrich. He slides it to Johansson. He slides it to Roenick. Passes over to the left wing. He lets the slap shot go. What a save! Pops passes it over to the left wing. Gagne slides it to Brendel. Zhamnov sends it to the left wing. Pops passes it to the right wing. Bell carries it over the blue line. McAllister breaks up the play. Ranheim brings the puck through the zone. Pops passes it to Zhamnov. He takes the slap shot. The puck hits the crossbar. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Let's take a look at that again.
You can see on the replay how the puck hits the post and caroms away.
We've got a face-off to the left of Czechmanek. Intercepted. Brashear sends it over to the right wing. Fedoruk takes it past the red line. Thibault passes it behind the net over to Clem. Mironov passes it over to Calder. Carries it past the red line. He gets caught offside. Czechmanek looked good on that last save, Mike.
Czechmanek needs some work on his stick handling skills. He can make good passes, but needs to control the puck in front of him.
Roenick sends it back to Weinrich. Thomas passes it off to Nylander. Fleury brings it over the blue line. He centers the pass. He sends it over to Thomas. He sends it over to Housley. Recchi brings it over the red line. Passes it over to Fleury. I can't believe he missed the pass. Roenick passes over to Leclerc. He lets the slap shot go. That save keeps them down only 1 goal. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Thibault. Fleury takes the puck up through the zone. Oh, he gets hit. Pass back to Housley. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by McGillis. He passes it off over to Williams. The Chicago Blackhawks have definitely struggled at times. Any thoughts on that?
Now, injuries have really plagued the Hawks in the past. They need to stay healthy if they want to stay in the thick of things.
Face off to the left of Checkmatic. Primo moves it over to Gagne. He sends it back to McGillis. Desjardins passes it to the right wing. Gagne brings the puck up through the zone.
1 minute remaining.
Takes it past the blue line. He passes it over to Primo. Desjardins sends it up to Williams. Looks like we're going to have a penalty here.
Well, that penalty's going to put them on the power play.
They're going to have a face-off to the right of Checkmatic.
Philadelphia penalty to number 37.
And he takes a wrist shot.
Desjardins, 2 minutes for roughing. Time
Sullivan moves it back to Thomas.
Minutes, 30 seconds.
He relays it over to Bell. One period remaining. It's a lead for the Philadelphia Flyers. 1-0. You have any words of wisdom after 2, Mike?
The Flyers are doing a good job at killing penalties when they made mistakes, Bill. The Blackhawks have more shots on goal, Bill, but they haven't had as many quality scoring chances. The Flyers are being more physical, and as a result, are leading this game.
Roenick passes it over to the left wing. Carries it past the blue line. Mironov sends it off over to Zhamnov. Fleury brings it past the blue line. If they want to stay in this game, he's going to have to continue to make saves like that.
Taking place on the lower level.
Well, some teams will beat themselves if you wait long enough, but not the Flyers.
The Flyers don't spend much time in the penalty box. They're a disciplined team who don't let their emotions land them in the box.
Mironov carries it over the red line. He moves it to Daze. Housley passes to Fleury. Carries it over the blue line. The penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. And he takes a wrist shot. Johansson sends it over to Roenick. Housley passes it to Vandenbush. Czechmanek sends it in front over to McGillis. Roenick slides it over to Recchi. He passes it up the center, brings it past the red line, takes it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. Probert passes it over to Korolev. Vandenbush brings it over the blue line. Desjardins sends it to Recchi. Takes it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. And that one hit the post. He passes it to Roenick. Blocked out front. They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. Can you walk us through that sequence, Mike?
The puck bounces off the post and harmlessly away.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. Mironov passes it to Clem. Anzus sends it back over to Fedorak. He takes the slap shot. Thibault passes to Mironov. He sends it up the center. Nylander passes it off over to Thomas. He sends it off over to Clem. Brings it past the blue line. Nylander moves it over to Fleury. Thomas passes to the defenseman, and he takes a wrist shot. Those saves are great warm-ups for the regular season.
McAllister levels him like he was in the air. McAllister tends to be a little over-aggressive sometimes, but that can lead to many scoring opportunities.
We've got a face-off to the left of Czechmanek. Primo sends it up to Gagne. Carries it past the red line. Pass over to Williams. And he takes a wrist shot. Drills him behind the net. Saves like that are what's keeping them in this game still. Weinrich sends it off to Primo. Williams sends it over to the right wing. Pops passes to Zhamnov. Primo moves it back over to Weinrich. He plays it up to the center. Pops brings it over the red line. That save protects their one-goal lead. Gagne carries it over the red line. He centers it to Williams. He looks to be in mid-season form with goaltending like that. Zhevno brings the puck up. Carries it over the blue line. Centers it to Bell. Housley takes the puck up. Harrison takes it past the blue line. He sends it up the middle to Calder. Murray sends it to McGillis. Brings the puck to the zone. Calder sends it up to the center. Passes. Calder intercepts the pass. He passes it up the center. He lets the slap shot go. Great save. Murray takes the puck up through the zone. Housley brings the puck up through the zone. He passes it over to Sullivan. Vicious check by Brendel. Brings the puck up. Sends it over to Ranheim. Brings it over the blue line. Mironov sends it to the left wing. McAllister plays it up to the center. Roenick passes it over to the left wing. Leclerc carries it past the blue line. Knocked down in front by Thibault. Harrison passes it to Sullivan. Passes it over to Calder. Brings it past the blue line. Mironov passes it to the right wing. Roenick makes a long pass to Leclerc. Mironov takes the puck up. Carries it over the blue line. He slides it over to Probert. Leclerc brings the puck to the zone. Recchi brings it over the blue line. Probert makes a long pass over to Vandenbush. Recchi takes it past the red line. He takes the backhand shot. Weinrich slides it over to Janssen. Fedoruk brings it past the red line. Housley takes the puck up through the zone. Vandenbush takes it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. He's continued to make saves like that throughout this game. Hanzus passes it over to Brashear. The Philadelphia Flyers are looking to win tonight with this lead. Why, getting other info about them you can share with us?
The Flyers have a highly potent offense. They've got a lot of players that can burn you, which makes them tough to defend against.
Face off to the left of Jack Maddox. Roenick brings the puck up through the zone. And he's checked by Recchi. Leclerc carries it past the red line. Housley breaks up the play. Brings the puck up. He passes it on over to Bell. Brings it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Karpatsev, Weinrich intercepts the pass. Bell passes it to Karpatsev. Housley passes to Daze. Leclerc sends it back to the defenseman. And he takes a wrist shot. Denied. Czechmanek has been playing great all game, making save after save. Housley carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Daze passes it on over to Karpatsev. He takes the slap shot. Nice. Czechmanek has shut down their offense all night long. He takes the backhand shot. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long. Weinrich moves it over to Roenick. He lets the backhand shot go. Looks like someone lost some teeth on that one. He plays it up to the center. He sends it up the center. And he takes a wrist shot. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Fleury just gets robbed by Czechmanek. Face-off to the right of Czechmanek. Fleury sends it up to Thomas. Williams sends it up to the center. Primo sends it off over to Gagne. He passes it up the center. Fleury takes the puck up. He slides it over to Williams. The Chicago Blackhawks need more firepower and are going to the extra attacker. Broken up by Sullivan. Takes it past the red line. He sends it over to Thomas. And he takes a wrist shot. He is determined to get out of here in regulation. And he takes a wrist shot. He's going to get an interference penalty.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill.
In a close game, winning these faceoffs is big.
Philadelphia penalty to number 3, Daniel McKillis. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 18 seconds.
Housley passes over to Zhamnov. Daze carries it past the blue line. He lets the slap shot go. Another great shorthanded save. The Philadelphia Flyers prevail 1-0. Mike, let's hear your thoughts on this game.
You know, I'm not so sure the coach likes such close games, but he'll rest easy now that they won.
Thanks for watching, and good night from the United Center.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Jocelyn Thibault. The number 2 star, Keith Primo. The number 1 star, Roman Czechmanek.